Right. Well, I've enabled screen sharing. So if you'd like to, if you would like to start, then please be my guest. The time and screen is yours.
Sir, may I have the permission to record as well, sir? So that
Yeah. Sure. Not a problem. Do you need to be co-host or host as well? I think you need to be co-host to record, right? Or
yeah, I think so, sir.
okay, great. I'll just do that. Make co-host. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Okay. Well, as I said, you may carry on.
So good afternoon, sir. We are going to explain how far that we already make for the big tasks for site planning big tasks. So first we're consist of 7 members, which is Nessa, Naomi, William, me, Dinda Alia, and then Arik and Leslie Lava. So we use right? So today we are going to, not today, but in this presentation, we are going to explain about the topography, geology, hydrology, and then also when we are talking about the hydrology, it means eclipse and then arah angin, curah hujan, something like that. It's not like a final presentation yet, so yeah.
But could you full screen this?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then the land use data and then the regulatory. So first, the study area, it's on Trawas, Raya Trawas Strait, because from the evaluations examples, not examples, but like the list about what we need to do, I think it kind of listed that we need to make a study case that are borders with Jalan Raya. So we choose this area, which is in Trawas, Mojokerto Regency. It's really beside Taman Ganjaran. So here's Taman Ganjaran, and then our study case will be here. It will be explained next. Here, this is Taman Ganjaran, and then our study case is here. It is 5 hectares, just like what this is the big task one, and it's not that flat for the land. It's not like a flat land, because it's like near some mountain. So this is how does it looks. Jalan Raya Tretes on Trawas. It's like Jalan Raya Tretes and Jalan Raya Trawas berkesinambungan gitu, jalannya satu jalan lurus gitu. Terus popular times-nya on Sundays here karena ini memang tempat wisata, so probably it's really the density really high when it's on Sundays. As you can see here, it's not really flat. It's kind of curam at this side, and then there's this mountain. What I've mentioned before, that this area is located near some mountains. And then this is the part where we wanna where exactly our study case is from this circles until here. It's kind of 5 hectares. So the theme is building or developing a new big research area in Trawas Regency. It is right beside the Taman Ganjaran. For the existing data land use, the geographical and administrative locations Mojokerto Regency. I think some of my friends want to explain about this. Or should I just read all of this?
I think you can continue for a while, Deh.
Okay, Mojokerto Regency is part of the East Java province, which is geographically located between, this right, I don't know how to read it, and then with area that with total area is 6,692.15 kilometer, or about 2.9% of the total area of East Java province. Geographically, Mojokerto Regency is not bordered by Regency, and north side Lamongan Regency and Gresik Regency is Sidoarjo Regency and Pasuruan Regency. South side is Regency and Batu City, and on the west side it is Jombang Regency. So for the land use area in Jakarta Regency, here the data. This is for the geographical and administrative location, Trawas district, and also the sub-district village. And we are using Sawas, which is the area of Sawas itself, 2.28 kilometer quadrat, and also the percentage is 7.12. And for this existing data topography, should I continue or?
Yeah, so this
I think
is
okay.
maybe I could continue. So this is the topography, microclimate, and soil type data for the district Trawas. So the topography of Trawas district is located 800 meters above sea water level, and it has a quite steep slope with from 15 degree until 40 degree of slopes. And then the microclimate is tropical. The temperature is 28 degrees. The air pressure is 1013.2 millibars. The humidity is 95%. The wind speed is 11 until 17 kilometer per hour, and the rainfall is 2.240 millimeters. And the soil type is mainly consists of undersoil, little soil, and Mediterranean soil. So yeah, so we will talk about the regulatory policy and spatial planning. Next, please. So according to the regional spatial plan of Mojokerto Regencies, year 2012 until 2032, the purpose of spatial planning is to realize Mojokerto Regency's regional space as a basis for regional food crops, industry, trade and services, as well as competitive tourism, and pay attention to the sustainability of the environment and equitable development. So the Regency spatial plannings included some areas. The first one is the development of agropolitan areas. The second one is the development of industrial, trade and service area, as well as tourism activities. And the third one is development of balanced system of activity centers between the north and south regions. And the fourth one is implementation of risk management mitigations and development in disaster-prone areas. The fifth one is the development of interconnection of local infrastructures. The sixth one is to improve the quality and service coverage of telecommunications infrastructure network, energy and water resources. There's also restoration of protected areas, the development and improvement of the function of cultivated areas, and determination of strategic areas. And also the last one is to increase the regional functions for national defense and security. Next, please. So there are some types of vegetations that can be found in this area. The first one is the Musa cuminata, and there's also couch grass and Oryza sativa as the main food crops that grown there. Next, please. And I think that's all from us in the first assistance. Thank you for your attention. Maybe any comments, sir?
All right, great. Thank you very much. One thing, the first thing I can tell you is that for site planning, for subjects like site planning, locational analysis, locational and spatial analysis, and then in the coming semesters or in the semesters ahead, things like urban design, urban planning, urban design practices, or applied urban design and applied urban planning, regional planning, and other studio type subjects should be map rich. You should use maps as your main communications, as your main means of communication. So in this case, you should at least generate a topographical map or a contour map to show, because you're just right now you guys are just describing to me that the site is steep, and the site is steep. It is located above so and so above sea level. It's got a range of 15 to 40 degrees slope and so on, but I can't see, we can't see where the slopes are, where the steep slopes are, where the easy gradients are, and so that's the first thing. That's the first thing you should do. Make the topographical or the contour map of the area, and then afterwards, land use maps to describe. I know that the study area or the plot of land that you chose for development I know that this bit here, this is considered, oops, so your area is considered empty. However, I see that there's settlements here, and then there's also a recreational facility right next to it. So yeah, land use maps is another thing that you should produce, and then other maps such as the distribution of existing vegetation and maybe not the distribution of administrative borders, but at least land use, topography, and then things like roads and utilities. So I can see this is the main access road that you were talking about. I think this goes here, and I can see that the road continues on there. So something must happen along the way here. But anyways, so road network maps, and if available, if there are any, then perhaps utility grid maps like electricity and or plumbing, water, potable water grids, all those things. That way we can see we can actually see what exists, what is already there and what isn't there. Okay, so maps, and more maps. That's the first. That's my first. That's my first comment on your work so far. And then coming on to your group's idea of building a resort here. Can I ask first of all, what is Taman Ganjaran?
So Taman Ganjaran is a recreational park, sir, in the area of Trawas. It mainly open from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. So it mainly like
Sorry, it's a bit noisy at my place. And that's it. No, I mean, if it's a recreational park, what sort of activities does Taman Ganjaran offer? Is it a ranch? Is it a theme park with a swimming pool? Is it one of those? What's it called? Eco educational, whatever it is they like to call those things nowadays. Is it one of those agro educational, eco educational parks, or whatever it is, like Batu Secret Zoo, or some things like that? So what is it exactly? Do you know?
so it's varies for its usage. It consists of theme parks, then also of photo spot, and also it is used also for as an alun-alun, sir, for alun-alun in Trawas. So yeah, but mainly I think it's for a theme park because there's some what they call wahana, sir.
Oh, wahana, rides.
Yeah, rides.
Okay, there are rides there. Right. So I was just about to do that as well. Okay. So your idea is to build a resort. My next question would be, does Ganjaran have a hotel already on site, or your idea of making a resort next to or across Ganjaran is to support the theme park itself?
Actually, there's like some villa around Ganjaran, but Ganjaran itself doesn't have their own resort for it, sir.
Okay, so privately owned villas, I suppose. Okay, that's okay. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that, as long as it doesn't, as long as it does not, as long as it is not against, the local development or spatial plans. That's all. If, say, if the local spatial plan, RT/RW, or the local development plan, RPJM, then supports your idea, then that's okay. And with the number of slopes that you said, 15 to 40 degrees, I guess it will be it will be quite a view, actually, because yeah, I can see there's a mountain in the backdrop, and yeah, contour wise, I think if for a resort where its the main activities would be to for a stay to a place to sleep, and or have have meals, then I would say, yeah, that's with the contour, I'd say it's okay, but there's nothing much more I can say at the moment because I don't see because I can't see the contour maps and other things, and other maps or other maps around it. So other than the contour maps and the land use maps, you may you can also you should also identify the facilities that are available around your site. Are there any educational facilities? Are there any other recreational facilities other than Ganjaran? Are there any other accommodations there? You said private villas, so it'd be great if you can plot them out, their distribution in the map, just to show how many villas are directly nearby, how many are a bit how many villas are a bit further away, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I guess with wind, climate, with climatologic data, you can find you can find the data for your location in the Bureau of Meteorology BMKG website. I think they have tools to help you with climate data, like temperature, average annual temperature. I'm not sure about wind, but rain, average annual rainfall. I think with sun exposure, there's a web-based online tool that sorry, that can help you calculate how much sun exposure your location receives throughout the year. And why did I say sun exposure? Because for a resort, then that will of course determine the level of comfort, in the level of comfort of the resort, and it will also help you determine your building placement and so on. So that's I think that's as much input as I can give you at the moment, because you've done well in describing your site and what's going on around it, but I'd like to know more. So yeah, that's my commentary for now.
Yeah, I think that's all. We doesn't go really further also before, because we're not really sure for choosing this location as our study case. But yeah, we're really thankful for your time, also for your commentary for our presentations of today. Yeah, I think one of my friends, is there still questions, guys?
I think there's still no question for me, but thank you for your concerns and advisor. I hope we can improve a lot in the second assistance, maybe, sir.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. I'm very optimistic that you can. But yeah, just a reminder, we are now we should be in week 14.
Yes, sir.
Right. We should be in week 14. So next week is week 15 already. Goodness me. But yeah, that's I think there's plenty, as there's still plenty of time. There's still enough time for you to continue to develop your concept and your site. So yeah, just keep cracking at it, I guess. Right. Are there any other comments or questions maybe from you guys? All right. Well, if there aren't any, if there are no further questions, what I can say is this: if you happen to have a question regarding a small portion of your progress or anything, and you feel that you don't need to consult with me directly like this, for example, if you're just going to show me a single map or two maps, it's like, this is this the map that you want, or something like that, then it's okay. You can send me you can send it to me over through chat, via WhatsApp. But otherwise, if there's a big amount of progress that you need to show me, then of course we'd have to arrange a meeting like this. But all in all, so far, good job, you guys, and I look forward to seeing your progress in the near future. Thank you very much again.
Thank you so much for your time, sir.
No worries. Right. I'm going to stop the recording now, and I know William is also recording, but I will share this recording with you as I did with other groups and other subjects.